my name is Danielle I just got married. Hello, my name is Danielle Ocheng. I am a physical therapist and postpartum corrective exercise specialist. My goal here is to help moms who want to be active get active in the safe and best way. So today we're going to be working on arms. It's only going to be 10 minutes. All you need is some light weights. If you don't have light weights, you can get water bottles or canned goods, fill up a jar of water, whatever you want to do. And I'm also going to be using a chair as an elevated surface. You can also use a bench or a box, whatever works for you. We're going to get started. Let's go. Okay, y'all, so we're going to get started with our arm circles. You can decide to use a weight or not. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to be bringing it towards the front. And once we get to that halfway mark, which is about 15 seconds, we're going to bring it back. At first, these light weights may feel light, but at some point your arms will burn out, but it's okay. Let's bring it back now. Got 10 more seconds. And then once we're done with these, we're gonna bring our arms overhead. In 3, 2, 1, bring it up like this. And I want you to keep a fairly decent base of support, about a little bit more than hip width apart. And I want you to make sure your core is engaged as you do that. And I'll show you how to do that in just a second. When you're inhaling here and then you bring it up, inhale back down and breathe out. All right, so I'm gonna first demonstrate on how to engage your core. One thing you wanna remember is you're not like sucking it in, you're bracing it, pretend like somebody's about to punch you in your stomach, but don't let anyone do that to you. You're gonna brace it like, and it should feel tough, okay? It should feel like you can't even move. So the first thing we're gonna be doing, you're gonna hold one arm like this, and you're gonna curl your bicep up or your arm up, and then when you come back down, you're gonna bring it out to the side as if you're serving a platter. So curl it up, serve it to the side. Curl it up, serve it to the side. Now, for this opposite arm, you're gonna just keep it here, engaging that bicep, which is the front of your muscle, the entire time. It's not gonna be doing anything, well, it is gonna be doing something, but it's not going to be moving like the other arm until the next round, okay? So, curl, serve, curl, serve, curl, serve. And you bring back down to center. Curl, serve. Got it? Next, keeping this arm here, you're going to press the arm up and then bring it this way, okay? Press, pull. Well, I'm doing it backwards. You're actually going to pull and press. There we go. Pull and press. And really when you're going to the pull position, you're kind of engaging your core when you're going down, pulling back up and pressing it towards the ceiling. Okay? Arms still here, holding that 90-degree position where your bicep is engaged the entire time. And really for this round, we're just working that right side for these two moves. And then the next round, we'll work the left side. And when you're pulling it up, you want to act like you're trying to, I don't know, start up whatever, like a lawnmower or whatever requires winding up, whether it's like a wind-up toy for your child or something like that. All right, and then lastly, you're going to do that slight hinge. Remember, keeping that core engaged, and you're going to kick those elbows back, keeping the arms close to the body, and just like that. Now, to make it a little bit challenging, you can have your arms, the back of your hands facing the ceiling, and you're bringing it like that, okay? In about 10 seconds, we're going to really focus on that eccentric phase, which is that lowering phase where you're coming back down, okay? So squeeze it up at the top, slowly let it down. Squeeze it up at the top, slowly let it down. You really wanna get those back of your arms engaged, getting it nice and strong. Okay, squeeze it up at the top, slowly let it down. Up at the top, slowly let it down. And at this point, you should be feeling the burn. If not, that means you need to be really focusing on that engagement. And if not, you get it right in the next round. Whew. Shake it out, put down your weights. We're gonna take it from the top, but now we're gonna do the left side focus. And then that last round is the triceps are gonna look a little different, but I'll show you, don't you worry. Now, we're gonna get our mind right. Now that we kind of know what we're doing, we're not lost anymore. So get this arm in position, and now we're going to curl up into a bicep curl, then bring it back to 90 degrees and serve it out to the side, okay? And back down to the center. Curl, 90 degrees, serve, back down. Curl, 90 degrees, serve, back down. Got it? And this left arm, your right arm, just holding that bicep nice and tight, holding it close to your body, cannot be moved. Okay, and if you feel like, I think I messed up. If you feel like you're getting uncomfortable standing and you're not able to engage your core for such a long time, you can take a seat and do the same thing, okay? Make this work for you, not for me, for you, because this is your body, this is your workout, okay? Okay, now we're gonna do the same curl and serve, pull and press, there we go. Really trying to get even an extra engagement of those obliques when you're going into that pull position. Press it overhead. We got 30 more seconds here. Hopefully that arm's not tiring out just yet because we still got a little ways to go. That's okay, we're building up your endurance for when you have to hold that baby for a long period of time. Ten more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Last one now, we're gonna do the kickback. This time we're gonna hold it at the top. 1, 2, bring it back down. Hold it at the top. 1, 2, bring it back down. Hold the top. 1, 2, bring it back down. Right now you might be working up a little sweat. 10 minutes is short, but it is effective. Sometimes 10 minutes is all you have. And that's all you need. Hold at the top, 1, 2, bring it back down. Hold at the top, 1, 2, bring it back down. For these last 10 seconds, I want us to pulse it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, y'all, we are almost done. We only have 2.5 minutes left, and this is your break anyway. So for these next ones, now you'll need your chair. If you are advanced and you feel like you have good core control, you can do this on the ground, but I'm gonna do it on the chair for demonstrative purposes. Okay, so it's gonna be a plank and reach, okay? Holding it in a full plank. If that's too hard, you can also bend your knees. And you're going to, hold on. Let's try that again. Let's move the chair. It's very loud. Okay, you're going to raise it to the side. To overhead and then to the side. Then when we get to that 30-second mark, we're gonna take it over to the other side. Try to make sure your core, you're not shaking too much. If you're shaking, bring those knees up even further so you have more stability. Let's take it over to the opposite side. Y'all keep moving. I'm just adjusting. There you go. Sometimes we avoid workouts because they seem too hard. But as long as you're able to figure out how to modify it for yourself, you can make any workout work for you. All right, next we're gonna do a push-up. Same thing on the chair. We're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. If the chair is too low for you, bring it to the wall. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Let's finish out last one more. 2, 3, up. And last thing, we're just gonna hold it for a 30-second plank. Make sure you're not like, your butt's not too far out, you're not sinking into it. Try to keep that pelvis and basically your shoulders, your hips, your ankles should all be in good alignment. Nothing should be, if someone put a line through you, it should all line up. It shouldn't be squiggly. Whew. You are done. Thank you for joining me for this 10-minute workout. Can't wait to see you in the next one.